South Africa, very warm welcome to you. My name is lastet, and this is Afternoon Express. It's the weekend, baby, and I'm so ready for it. Now, an important update on the Covid-19 outbreak. The South Africa coronavirus website is up and running. It is completely free. I will repeat, the Covid-19 website is up and running, and baby, that means no airtime. That also means no data needs to be used if you want to engage and find out more information. So make sure that you head over to coronavirus.datafree.co to get yourself clued up on all the latest updates. But today we have travel experts from Travel Start in the Loft to give us an update on what is happening in regards to flights and travel, and also very important information, so make sure that you stay tuned for all of that. But while most of us aren't planning anything social, Afternoon Express is here with the vibe going. So we have 2 live performances as well. Count them up. Whilst we're celebrating and whilst we're talking about music, I would be amiss to not wish my baby brother a 19th, happiest 19th birthday. He's in studio with us. Happy Bongo. Bongo, happy birthday, boy. Now, I think, you know, as an older sister, our parents give us the duty of being deputy mom, deputy dad. So I thank this little boy for making me a deputy parent as well. Happy birthday, boy. Now, our first guest for today started his music journey at the age of 16. DJ Lesh is a vocal house producer, and he has been recognized by all of the biggest party nations in the world, and also has a residency on Saturdays evenings at Gwala FM.
I gave you my everything. Damn, I'll let you in there. Let my guard down. I finally came around, set my feet down to the ground, on laying that solid found. Damn, I'll let you in there. Let my guard down. I gave you my 100+1 and let you be the one, but you burnt me in return. Damn, I'll let you in there. Let my guard down. I left myself behind, put your needs above all mine, but you played this heart of mine.
Ooh, that voice.
That's actually Inami.
Inami. Ntanta's who ditched us,
yes.
Who was meant to be here. Well, Ntanta and all the incredible vocalists that you work with, absolutely outstanding work. Now connect with us online. If you have any questions for DJ Lesh, tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express, or comment on our Facebook page. Mr. Lesh, DJ himself, welcome to Afternoon Express. Finally, we get you in the loft.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, we know that you come from Tembisa, born
Yes.
and raised. I mean, this is a community where we've seen a lot of social ends happening, whether it is abuse, substance abuse. We see a lot of high school dropouts, a lot of teenage pregnancies. There are a lot of things socially happening within the community. So when you are born and raised, seeing all of this happening around you, how do you keep your eye on the prize? And how do you stay motivated and inspired by music?
You know, when you believe in the dream is very important. You cannot trade it with anything. So with regards to the community has actually motivated me to focus on the dream. Seeing that we have less people that are actually motivating the community. Speaking of the Lesh SA Foundation that I've recently started.
Yeah.
So I'm a believer of uplifting the community and uplifting people around me as well. So that's the reason I've been focusing on pushing this brand and making sure the brand becomes as big as it can possibly be.
And music aside, I mean, you've stepped out and become bigger than music. You have started your own Lesh SA Foundation, which focuses on literacy, reading tools, writing, and just things that people need on a day-to-day basis to ensure that their education level is just surviving. How did the foundation come to be, and why are you so passionate about feeding back the community that's fed you?
Basically, the foundation was inspired by my own personal experience. As a boy from the hood who grew up with really nothing, you know. So I feel like we need more people that can actually help kids, basically, because my foundation is more based on the kids. It's for the kids. We have this thing called hashtag for the kids. So it's mainly for the kids. So growing up, I saw a need for empowering, giving the kids the tool to be out there, you know. That's the reason I started the foundation.
That is so beautiful. And I know that right now there's a lot going on, not only in Tembisa, but there's a whole lot going on within South Africa. South Africa having the highest positive rates of the coronavirus in sub-Saharan Africa and just the world at large. It's in fret, it's in panic. Do you have any message for your people at Tembisa?
People, coronavirus is real. No lie. Look at this. I've got my mask on.
Wow.
I've got my coronavirus is real, people. We need to start taking this thing real.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to come hard, so we need to protect ourselves and protect our loved ones. You know, this thing is real.
Yeah, it is real. And a lot of people just, again, straying more into the topic that everyone is speaking about, the hygiene that has to come with it. You know, a lot of people say that, you know, I come in, I'm at home, I'm isolated, I'm fine. But at the end of the day, there is that one individual that is out there doing the work. So how important is hygiene and making sure that you're sorted?
Basically, this, I wouldn't say this is basic hygiene.
Okay.
People need to take this thing very serious because now not everyone is informed regarding the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So as me and you as individuals, we need to make sure that we teach people on how they should prevent getting this virus. And that it's more important for individuals to keep on informing other individuals that are not informed, that don't have social media, that don't have TV, that especially the rules and all that.
I love
making
that.
sure that they are informed regarding the virus.
Information is key right
Extremely.
now, and bringing in all of your music. People at home wanted to hear from you. So we've asked if you've got any questions for DJ Lesh. So we have got Enza Stevens here who says, my future career, obviously, I wouldn't miss out on it. So Enza, do you want to be a DJ? I think that's what you're trying to say, girl. Now I want to get all of the information on how he became a DJ. And I have a little question for Mr. DJ. How did you realize that you want to be in this incredible industry of being a DJ? Plus, how old did you start out being a DJ?
Do you know, growing up as a kid, I had this mad love for music. I used to collect like music all the time, you know? So, and I used to showcase all my music within family gatherings and small parties and, you know, and my family started calling me a DJ, like, yo, DJ.
What?
Then now, I because I had this massive love for collection of music. So now I started taking this thing serious now. I started doing my research and I actually ventured into it. And that's the reason we're here today.
Well, I am so glad for the family. You know, they say charity starts at home. So I'm glad that the family decided to nurture you, nurture the passion that is music within you. Because now you're on Afternoon Express and you're about to set the vibe going for the weekend, which I'm looking forward to. Now, the vibe continues after the break with a live performance from Jade and Shad Isaacs, better known as the TwinzSpins. And did you know that today is International Happiness Day? So let's make sure we all have our smiles on. So in the kitchen, we'll be making the perfect thing to cheer you up. Lemon meringue tarts. See you after these.
Express yourself.
Find your smooth fortune with Tropica. Buy a Tropica, follow the entry details on the pack and stand a chance to win your share of 1 million rand in prizes, such as a trip for 2 with KLM to Amsterdam, LG G8X cell phones, LG TVs and dishwashers, guest vouchers, guest watches and accessories, plus the smooth grand prize of a Suzuki Ignis. The more Tropica you buy, the more chances you have to win. Tropica, nothing smoother.
Indulge with Bliss Double Cream Yogurt. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and we're about to kick off the weekend in the kitchen. Now, today marks International Day of Happiness, and with all the social distancing and growing fear going around the world, we are all about a little cheer me up treat. So our Clover Bliss lemon meringue Portuguese tart may just be the little bit of joy and light that we all need right now in a tasty snack. So SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get the recipe. SMSs are charged at R1.50, and free SMSs do not apply. Chef Dumi, it's the International Day of Happiness.
Happy.
Oh, happy, girl?
I'm happy. How are you?
This is me and Dumi's now greeting. By the way, since there's no handshake, since we can't even dab each other up, this is how we're saying hello.
Hey, girl. How are you?
I'm good, girl. So what are we making in the kitchen?
So today we're merging two of my favorite desserts, which is lemon meringue pie as well as Portuguese tarts. And so what we're doing is we're going to be using our Clover Bliss for that. And we've got the lemon meringue flavor, which is perfect for what we're about to do. So to get it started, I'm going to get in with my eggs. So here I've got 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, as well as some corn flour and some caster sugar. So these are going to go into our saucepan. I'm going to mix them together and then add some milk into that. And then this is going to basically go onto the stove and cook off. So what happens is we're trying to make sure that the cornstarch actually thickens up. So whenever you're using cornstarch, you need to make sure that there's a liquid and then you heat it up with the liquid before you add it into anything. It's one of those ingredients that you don't just add dry into whatever you're using. So we're going to heat up this mixture here. And then once we've done that, we're going to mix it with our lemon meringue bliss double cream. So can I just ask you to put that onto the stove for us and bring the other one that we've already made earlier today?
Oh, so this is the consistency that you need it to be. Yeah, this is very, very thick. I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
That difference is worlds apart.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is we want it to be nice and thick enough so that when we add our yogurt, it actually loosens it up a bit. So that it's easier when you bake it in the oven. It's going to give us a very nice consistency. You'll actually see that right now. So now that I've mixed in our custard, I'm going to fold in our yogurt into the mixture here. Let me just throw that in there for you.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
So this is what's going to give us that lemon meringue flavor.
Love that.
Yes, and then let me just put that over there. So what happens now is, because we've already cooked down our cornstarch mixture, we're going to loosen this up with our yogurt, which has all the flavor that we need, because like we said, we're making lemon meringue flavor. So this flavor here gets added some vanilla essence. Whenever we're baking, it always is important to add the vanilla to it, because you don't want that eggy flavor in whatever you're making.
Yes, absolutely. So the vanilla essence helps to balance out those flavors, eliminating the egginess that comes before.
You're correct.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah, so awesome. Now that we've made that mixture here, we've already got one that we made a little earlier today as well. So all we're going to do for you, actually, I just want to show you what the consistency looks like. Let me just pour it into this bowl. You want a nice thick consistency, but still pourable, because you want to be able to pour this mixture into your tart pan, into your tart sheets.
I mean, that seems like the consistency that's kind of like a pancake mixture, just before it cooks.
Yes,
so
like
that's the
very thick yogurt.
Okay.
Yes, so we've got that done here. We've got a mixture that's already done, like we mentioned earlier. So I'm going to ask you to get started with pouring this mixture into these tart shells, and then I'm going to just add a couple more here for us.
So what did you use for that tart shell?
All we did is we just cut up some puff pastry into nice little rounds, and then we're going to fill those up with the yogurt mixture that you're putting. The one thing to keep in mind when making these tarts is not to fill it up too high, because it is gonna rise. It does rise and then it cools again. So then when it does cool, it actually goes down a bit. But we also don't want it to overflow.
And does that encourage that shape of a meringue?
Basically, the shape of the meringue, but this is the custard part, so we need it to sink in as well, so that it creates that space for us to fill it up with our meringue.
Beautiful.
So if you're going to ask you to put this into the oven for us. And we've already got some that we made a little earlier. And
these look really good, and that golden brown color is coming through beautifully.
Yes, and luckily, because of the flavors from the lemon meringue double cream yogurt, we literally didn't have to add any more lemon. So it's a very nice, mild but lemony flavor. And then we decorated. I'm going to give you the luxury of torching this.
Hey, you trust me. You really, really trust me.
Don't hurt nobody, girl.
Okay, but also we do advise you to exercise safety and caution at home. Do not just willy-nilly pick up a blowtorch and just go be enjoying la pekaya. Make sure that safety first. The kids need to be away and stay clear. So I'm going to try. Ooh,
good luck.
Okay. This is beautiful.
Beautiful.
And as you viewers at home can see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm just creating that brown color.
Yes, we don't want to burn it. We just want a nice golden brown color.
Beautiful.
And that is it. Our lemon meringue tarts are done.
Voila! Hey, talk about it being lit in the kitchen this afternoon. Remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe. But here's a quick recap in case you missed any of the steps.
Made with love by Clover. Indulge with Bliss Double Cream Yogurt. Made with love by Clover.
It's International Day of Happiness, and what better way to get the good vibes going during the difficult times of viral outbreaks and, of course, the self-isolation than live music. So we're joined now by energetic twin brothers, Jade and Shad Isaacs, better known as their stage name, the TwinzSpin. Take it away, guys.
Now I go by the name of Kelly, and they are TwinzSpin. Hey. Here we go. I If I could turn back time to tell you I love you 1,000 times. If I could hold you for the last time, for your heartbeat close to mine, I will make you say it will be okay. Nothing you did was in vain. I'm only stuck with the loss of the pain. I want some peace of mind. I need some peace of mind. I want some peace of mind. I need some peace of mind. There you go. Hey. I want
I mean, what a jam. Talk about taking house right back to where it actually belongs and where it began. I mean, gents, putting together a song like this, a collaborative effort, you might look the same, but you definitely do not have the same brain.
Yeah.
So how did it come together?
It's been awesome. Like, we actually said we wanted to take house to where it came from, and no other than Kelly was the right person to help us with that, because there's a song that we listened to way back then, and we're like, we need something like that again, and that's where Kelly came in. And it's been awesome. We learned so much from this one song.
I love that. I mean, Kelly, Shad made it seem like it was effortless, the collaboration, but you can spill the real tea. Was it as easy as the boys have made it to seem?
Funny enough, yes, it was, because they are so hardworking. Like, you go into the studio. I first thought that, no, we're going to have a discussion, and they're like, no, everybody's there now. We're going to do it now. We're going to do it now. So it's been actually a breeze working with him, and I've enjoyed it.
I love that. And it comes across in the music. It comes across in the jive, in the groove. It's effortless. It's not forced. And I love that about your music. Now, we've asked everyone if they have any questions for TwinzSpin. We've got Shireen Abrahams. Girl, you are always watching the show. Huge shout out to you. And Shireen says, happy Friday. Hi, guys. Twins are very close, I assume. How did you handle disagreements on a personal level and business level?
Basically, we don't ever like fight to disagree. If I have an idea, Shad like kind of puts his idea onto my idea, then it becomes a whole big idea.
Yeah.
And no, we never disagree. It's just like, okay, I don't like that part. We work with each other, and business-wise, we know our stronger points between each other. So you know, it's like, okay, it's my turn to work now. It's his turn to work now. But when we work together, it comes
together beautifully. Who's the more creative one and who's the more business mind?
I say creative businesses. Business, yeah.
Okay, a little balance. I love a good balance. I love a good balance. We've got Nomonde Ndlovu who asked, #Afternoon Express, hey guys, hey girl, growing up, did people compare you and how did you deal with it?
They still compare us nowadays. Like, whenever we meet someone for the first time, like, who's Jade? Who's Shad? Like, everyone in studio today. If a person shouts Jade or Shad, we both look. We just had a moment.
We just had a twin moment. I love that. I love that. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely guilty of that. I was trying to suss out who is who and who would look. I just went, Jade. Luckily, my man Jade did pull through. Shad, I love that. Kelly, beautiful vocals. Looking very much forward to what you guys have lined up for 2020.
Basically, everything's on a pause right now. But
and we'll leave it right there. We'll leave it right there. After the break, we turn our attention to the coronavirus, a very important conversation about travel. Have you got any holidays planned, and aren't you sure, and you're not sure what's going to happen with the flights and whatnot? Are they cancelled? Are they still going? Well, stay tuned. We'll give you all the answers after the break.
Express yourself.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, countries around the world have imposed sweeping travel bans to curb the spread of the coronavirus within their borders and beyond. We now need to stay informed. So Travel Start's Senior Commercial Manager Linda Baum joins us in studio to advise on some of the pressing questions that people are facing and people are asking during the recent travel restrictions. Now, 18 more countries have closed their borders, and eight countries have closed their borders, and multiple airlines have been grounded and grounding their flights, leaving people asking, what now? Linda, this is such an incredible topic right now because it's the weekend. A lot of people want to know how to move and how to operate.
Okay, so I'm going to be the bearer of a bit of bad news, which I'm really not. Now I find out that it's International Happiness Day. And now I'm going to be bringing the bad news. I'm traumatized by this. Ooh. But yes, this morning I was with your colleagues on the morning show and on Expresso, and I mentioned these 8 borders closed. Unfortunately now, we are up to 140 closed or partially closed borders. The biggest of those, I know, can you spare a thought for the world at the moment, but it's insane. So most relevant to us, I should say, is Mauritius. We're trying to get everyone out there. We've got 2 days to get them out. Australia, that is also only residents and citizens can go back in. A lot of African countries, Canada, and most importantly, and probably the biggest impact to us, is EU is closing their borders. So when I say that is to non-essential travel. So they is still, they are open for citizens to go get home, but for non-essential travel, those borders are closing, and they're closing quickly. So yes, we are in the midst of some crazy, crazy times. I must say.
But Linda, the other question now has to, it might seem harsh, but isn't there a bit of paranoia with bringing everyone home who are already abroad? Because a lot of people are talking about isolation, closing yourself off. Isn't this then doing the opposite? Isn't this the reverse?
So, look, and I must say I would have probably agreed to that totally, probably yesterday. Things are changing so rapidly that, but now I'll say, now that I think at this point now, this once again is changing on the hour, and that's something I really want to inform our listeners to now, is that things are changing. Even on the hour is a long time frame. They're changing every half an hour. So, if you're abroad, say abroad, if I would say if you had been planning to come home within the next week, 2 weeks, 2 months, get back now.
Sooner the better.
Because the airlines are grounding, and that is the big thing. They're suspending their flights, a lot of them until May, the end of May. So if you were planning on either going home or coming here, or coming back to South Africa, please, I don't want to cause panic, because that's not what it's about, but we don't want you to be stuck and not able to get back into South Africa. So, or alternatively, get back to the UK or wherever you were going.
Okay. So you say, so now is the time to travel. If you need to go home or make sure you do something and make it work, but you need to make it work right now until it gets prolonged. So then how does this cancellation and changes work? Are people getting their money back? It just seems like a logistical nightmare, but one that's crucial and needs to happen.
Yeah, so this is a big thing right now. So just in terms of changes, cancellation, suspension. So that's what really the 3 options are, and I'll just run you through what each one is. So a suspension or a suspending of your ticket means that you don't actually have to give an exact date when you return. So you've got 12 months from the day your ticket was issued, and you don't have to give a date, you just have to indicate, please, this is very important, you have to let us know that you want to suspend your ticket. Then the second one is cancel, and I must say that once again, yesterday, the day before, 2 days ago, I was saying on interviews that cancellations, most airlines are giving a full refund. Unfortunately now, or allowing suspension. But now a lot of those, a lot of them are not in a position to give a full refund. So let's be honest, it's hitting them more than anyone. So we cannot promise a full refund. Your ticket will probably go through the normal refund process, and depending on what ticket price you booked at, you'll be able to refund it. But once again, I'm going to ask you to let us know, and I'm going to tell you how to do that. Okay. And finally, the change in ticket is where you do give a date. And I know you're going to say to me now, Linda, tell us how date changes work, because we believe they were free. And now I'm going to come back with some more International Day of Happiness news.
Yeah, turn this frown upside down.
Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. But I must say that this is also not ideal. Okay. So, firstly, the airline is saying free changes, and that is true from their side. So this is how it works. A change is made up of 3 components. The first component is the airline penalty fee or change fee. That is around about, with an international ticket, we're looking at about maybe 1,000 rand.
Okay.
The next is the actual fare itself. Now, if you booked in May, which is a quiet travel period, 6 months ago you booked for May, and now you want to book for the July school holidays because you are ever hopeful that the situation is going to change. That ticket price in school holidays will immediately be 3,000-4,000 rand more expensive because of availability. So you are up for that 3,000 or 4,000 rand. And then the third component is the airport taxes. Now these taxes are based on the exchange rate of the time. So, 3 months ago, you would have had a 14 rand to the dollar exchange rate, and now I think we're up to 18, 19 rand to the dollar. So when you hear your change is free, it's literally that penalty fee from the airline, from TravelStart, is, I think it's all of 99 rand to change any ticket, and that's it. And then the rest will come as fare changes and exchange rate changes. So that is a bit of the situation. Yeah, and look, tough times.
Definitely tough times, and I know that was a lot of information that you've just given, but everyone will be able to get a hold of all of this information if you do these things.
Okay, so this is, I know, this is once again,
because this is
very
crucial.
Critical. Okay, so we have got now set around TravelStart, we have got 4 or 5 war rooms that are just, we've got our developers in one area keeping the website updated. We've got marketing sending our collateral about what's going on and which borders are closed. And then we've got our team, which is just answering online chats, which we have literally everybody in the company on online chats. So this is important to know, that as each border closes or each change comes or each airline changes their policy, as I'm saying, every half an hour it's different, we may send you a quote, and then in 10 minutes that quote will be redundant and we'll send you another one. The calls are going out of control. So I'm going to say words which I'll never say again, and please excuse me, I'm not being, our company is desperate to talk to you. But for now, I'm going to say we are focusing 100% on the 72 passengers that are traveling in the next 72 hours. We have 7,000 people traveling in the next 3 days because it's Easter holidays, school holidays. So in this case, don't phone us, we'll call you.
And
I don't want to say that because it's usually, please call us.
We're an open door.
We're an open door. Online chat us, okay? We are all working solidly throughout the weekend. We will be in contact with you. We are working our hearts out for you. We love you. We're grateful for you. We're dealing with everyone one-on-one for the next 72 hours, and that rolling effect will continue.
Okay.
And that also enables our information that we're giving you to be up to date and relevant and not waste your time, because we could put you on an airline that now is grounded 2 days later.
Yes.
So thank you for your patience in this time. I ask you, we'll call you. We will call you.
It's just about being on the ball and always keeping yourself informed and up to date.
Absolutely. Please go to our homepage, or TravelStart website, travelstart.co.za. There is a safe travel landing page that you need to go on. Click on there. We've got every border, every airline rule, everything that's changing it's on there. So it's waiting for you. And please, if you're traveling in the next 72 hours, please check your emails. Check them like right now and respond to the questions we're asking you, because that will also make your own personal stress a little lighter, because we are dealing with it and we've got a solution on those emails for each airline.
Beautiful.
So please.
Okay, thank you.
We've got this.
We have it under control. TravelStart's got your back too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Linda. But we're going to catch up with you at the end of the show as well, just to find out where to from here.
And can we bring up some happy talk, like, when can we start traveling again? Because things like that, we need to keep happy. It's International Happiness Day.
Well, you have definitely brought the shine and enlightenment to a very heavy topic right now. So we just appreciate the vigor and enthusiasm that you are attacking this problem with, because it definitely is putting us to peace. Now, if you are traveling, make sure that your destination has not been restricted to your arrival before embarking on another international trip. Very, very important. But also keep in mind that the situation is evolving quickly and new restrictions are likely. So you can visit travelstart.co.za /travel-safe-travel. But again, the strap is right on the screen right now, so just copy that down. Or you can, of course, use the live chat function on the website to find out more. Let's look after each other and stay safe. Now, after the break, we meet our second performer for the day, actress, dancer, gospel singer Shibu Molomo. See you after the break. Welcome back to Afternoon Express, where we promised you an extra performance. Now, next guest, Shibu Molomo, was born in Limpopo, in a small town of Mogopong. She started singing at a very, very young age, and after winning a big singing competition, she went to join popular gospel group Worship House. Now, she is noticed by the great Dr. Winnie, and of course, today she is a fully fledged solo career. But first, girl, we're going to ask you to sing, so take it away.
Thank you.
Hey,
What an incredible performance, some inspiration, some feel-good music on International Day of Happiness, something to brighten up our spirits, keep us smiling and keep us believing. Shibu, you can just come on straight on over here, girl, with that golden voice, a true performer quite naturally. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you for having me.
Siswam, you just sang your soul out. I mean, what is that song all about? And when people listen to your music, what message of hope do you want to leave them with?
The song, it's all about a testimony, like it speaks about my life, how I've grown up, how things were tough and hard. But because God is precious, Modimo Sethakga, I had to pull through, I have to fight. Yeah. And for that alone, I also thank him because for how I've, like my life, the way my life it was, if I was someone else, I was going to change Like I was gonna give my body to get whatever that I wanted, but instead I chose to work very hard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you work hard and you put your heart and soul into it, no one can take it away other than the person that gave it to you and blessed you with. So in this time leading into the weekend, what message do you want to leave your viewers, your supporters, people who have loved you and encouraged you from winning the singing competition up until today? What do you want to say to those people?
I'd like to tell them that I love them so much. I must say, without them, they would not be Shibu Molomo. Because their support, their love. Imagine posting something and people, they just take their data, sharing your work. You woke up in the morning, like you just get this inbox, Shibu Molomo, we love you. Shibu Molomo, you're going big. That alone, then while you're going to the weekend, I'm saying take care of yourself because we're facing something big. Coronavirus.
Yes.
Like for as much as I, myself, Shibu Molomo, not panicking, I also like to tell people that, guys, let's cooperate with the government. Let's do everything that they're telling us to do. You get the point.
Let's back up.
Let's wash our hand. You know, hot water with lemon, come on.
Do you know how nice that is? Don't rob yourself. Thank you so much, Shibu. Now, we have asked everyone on social media if they've got any questions for Shibu. And we've got Shireen yet again saying, hi, Shibu. What do you love more, acting, dancing, or singing? That's a tough one. That's like asking, who's your favorite child?
Okay, I think I love singing so much because singing is something that I compose. Like, I'm singing my own word. I'm doing everything. It's like everything that I'm doing, it's from me. So I don't think I'll choose acting or dancing because I'll, like, so I choose singing. Yeah, go with the singer.
I love that, I love that. Honesty is the best policy coming from Shibu. We've got Molutela Rachel who asked, Shibu Molomo, I know that being a musician isn't an easy thing. What advice could you give up-and-coming musicians that are probably feeling like they need to, give up?
Okay, what I can say is that never ever in your life search for quick things because they don't last. Allow God to provide. Allow God to lead you, man. Like, you see, the quick things, you end up changing your body for things and then tomorrow you'll be lying on TV saying people that I've seen God. While deep down your heart, you know what you did.
Wow.
So I'm saying that allow God to take control of everything. Surely if indeed you love what you're doing, God will put you somewhere like Shibu Molomo.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for the beautiful words, Shibu. We really, really appreciate it. Now, what better way to wrap up International Day of Happiness than with the gospel sounds of Shibu Molomo? So thank you again for that beautiful, beautiful performance. We'll see you after the break, though. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, the stakes were high on Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao on Tuesday evening as hashtag Team Orange was sent back home with no bounty. Now, if you missed this action-packed episode on Tuesday evening and want to know how exactly this comedic team were eliminated, make sure to tune in tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. on SABC3. Whilst watching this suspenseful episode, you are going to have a lot of moments where your jaw is on the floor. So make sure that you buy yourself a 2-litre cool red flavour of Tropica. Stay hydrated throughout the episode. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for episode 3 of hashtag Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao. Here's a sneak peek, though, as to what's to come on Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao tomorrow evening.
Next time on Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao, after some dramatic twists in the first week of team challenges, it's time for the first elimination.
What?
Now we get to see who will double-cross who.
What was the strategy? We're not a threat.
Betrayal always comes from those closest to you.
How do you play this game with an honest heart?
Catch Tropica Island of Treasure Curacao Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Repeat Saturdays at 8 p.m. only on SABC3.
Oh, I must do the same. In. It's out.
Today we're joined by Linda Baum from Travel Start, who have shared some valuable information for everyone who has booked flights or is planning a holiday during this global crisis. Thank you again so much. I feel enlightened. I feel like that there is a tomorrow.
There is a tomorrow. It is coming soon. Tomorrow is coming soon.
I love that.
Tomorrow is coming soon. Just talking about tomorrow, Travel Start have about 7,000 passengers that we need to get in the air for tomorrow, get them home. Okay, so for the next few days, we're just asking our amazing customers who we adore, don't call us, we'll call you. Yeah. We'll call you. We are contacting, as I say, 7,000 people one-on-one. We're going to get you out. Please, guys, if you need to make contact with us, online chat, hit our website. We're going to be sending everyone who's booked with us the updates on what they need to do with their flights. We've got you covered.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. We're going to get you away. We're going to get you home. We're going to get you your refunds, all your cancellations, all your amendments, whatever you need from us. We are your people. We will help you. Trust us in this. We've got it together. We're in this together. And we are going to bounce back from this.
And talking about that, you know, Drake's song, I Know When the Hotline Blink. Your hotline is definitely going to be blinking up, girl.
The hotline is going crazy.
So I want to find out from you, Linda, how is Travel Start deciding to bounce back? Because this seems like it's going to be quite the hit. Do you guys have a comeback plan?
Oh, look, no, we are. No, you know what? We are stronger than ever. Yeah. We have got an incredible group of people, and more importantly, we are we're feeling very confident about the future. We are not worried about that. We're worried about our customers. That's our biggest concern right now. Please watch our website, because, you know, I know we've discussed the safe travel site and all that, but there's something more important in the long run, and that is just the beauty that travel gives us. So please, we're going to be a lot more creative. You're going to get virtual tours coming at you.
Beautiful.
We're going to just get, like, there's going to be so much beautiful information, and we'll share that with you.
Well, we thank you so much, Linda, for sharing beautiful information and freeing us from worry and stress.
That's
if you are traveling, stay in front of your screens. But from here on Afternoon Express and Travel Start, good night and God bless. Stay safe this weekend. Mwah, and stay hygienic.
Afternoon Express, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.